Anything Samsung can do, LG can do, well, I'm not going to say better just yet. They followed up the successful Optimus G by making it Pro, which means faster CPU and larger form factor, to enter the phablet market and contend with the Galaxy Note 2 and try and knock some of the wind out of the S4's sales in the US. So let's take it out, show it off, and see what you'll be getting when you buy this monster smartphone. It's a substantial box and inside sits a substantial phone. This is the Korean model, unlocked and ready for the world thanks to mobicity.com. Under the phone is hidden an abundance of goodies. Of course, is the device's guide with quirky Korean cartoons that I can't read, a little promo dock for compatible accessories, T-Store and Hop-In vouchers, a Melon voucher, LG's premium quad-beat in-ear headphones that are a pretty decent listen, one massive 3140 mAh lithium-ion battery, a second 3140 mAh lithium-ion battery to keep you going for days on end, a micro USB charging cable, AC wall power adapter of pretty significant size itself, and a neat little dock that holds the extra battery to charge it, but doesn't charge the device itself, unfortunately. Peeling back the plastic, I will say this device screams Note 2. It is very similar in face. The same vast amount of slimy plastic, but premium nonetheless. It seems slightly nicer in hand with a narrower bezel, but it disappointingly isn't a continuation of the Optimus G style, which was rather compelling. The top of the front face has a speaker grille central, ambient light and proximity sensors to the right, and a 2.1 megapixel front facing camera. The bottom of the front face has a physical home button but spruces it up by having the LED notification built into the edge of the button with capacitive buttons straddling either side. The base sees the micro USB charging port and microphone. The top edge holds the headphone jack, neighbouring tightly the IR blaster and the other microphone. The top right hand side sits the unlock button, and higher on the left edge is a dedicated Q button and below the volume rocker. The G Pro model does not come with a neat stylus like the Note 2, however, this model does come with an antenna that is redundant in all intensive purposes outside of Korea. The back face sees a 13 megapixel camera central at the top with the speaker to the left and LED flash to the right. Now, plastic as it may be, a really neat texture still gleams out of this device, the same as LG's other two top Android devices, but it isn't the texture that was seen on the box, which did throw me a little. Unlike the Optimus G, but very much like the Note 2, the rear panel is removable and battery exchangeable, and this gives access to the micro SD card slot up to 64GB and micro SIM. First boot and you are looking at around 20 seconds before you enter the G Pro running Android Jelly Bean 4.1.2 with the same great OS features as the Optimus G. Like I said before, this baby has punched out a slightly beefier spec sheet than the smaller Optimus G, and when the screen is on, the Note 2 pales in comparison. The G Pro's 5.5 inch true Full HD IPS Plus panel screams clarity with a pixel density of 401 ppi and already superior whites and brightness. It is kept chugging along by Qualcomm's 1.7 GHz Snapdragon 600 quad-core CPU, 2 GB of RAM and the Adreno 320 GPU, so I can say performance here should not be an issue. The device also boasts NFC, Bluetooth 4.0, LTE and 32GB of internal storage. But big size means big responsibility, and it isn't going to be the device for everyone. But if you are willing to take the plunge past a 5-inch device, perhaps this is the one for you because it has so much under the hood still yet to cover. So stick around, tell me what you want to see in the full review, and I will get stuck into the LG Optimus G Pro. I'm Kurt, and this is KABOOtech. Hang around for more.